Hello guys, and welcome back for yet another hair video. So in today's video, I will be covering my personal hair care hacks that I use on my coarse hair to keep it looking luscious and healthy long term. And I will be breaking down my products and the way I use things into two simple categories. So category number one is products and rituals that I use on a daily basis for my coarse hair in order to keep it in immaculate condition. And category number two is products that I use on a weekly basis just for general maintenance and extra precision care, if you like. Let's cover daily products and why they are important, okay? I'm probably going to spend a little bit more time on this category in particular because I actually believe it is the most important one. A couple of side notes as well. I don't want you to get frightened about these daily tips that I'm asking you, well, not asking you to implement, but recommending you implement into your routine. They're relatively inexpensive, and if you do decide to take anything away from this video today, the following daily practices is what I would recommend hands down if you were going to do anything to get a good result, okay? The two products I use on a daily basis without fail are a hair oil and a leave-in conditioner. Two things. Very, very simple. Let's look at hair oils first. Why would I use a hair oil in the first place? And secondly, why would I use the Blue Marn hair oil in particular? Firstly, hair oils are a really fantastic way to deliver essential nourishment and moisture to your hair that it needs in order to look shiny and healthy. I naturally have really coarse, really dry hair, and my hair type for some reason doesn't utilize the natural sebum that my scalp produces in order to keep it looking healthy on its own. Then when we start talking brand specific, I think the Blue Marn Cloud Control Oil is definitely a great choice for a number of different reasons. So if you guys know who Blue Marn is, I'm sure you would. Their team are really particular in how they build their products, and each product that they bring out is actually designed and targeted to a specific problem that's happening in the market like right now. And every time Blue Marn does launch a product, you can guarantee that the ingredients have been really well thought out and they're about to solve a really big hair problem. But when we talk about Cloud Control Oil specifically, this was designed with a focus on hair health, but also serving a dual purpose of making hair more manageable, particularly coarse hair, when it comes to styling. Again, unruliness is a serious problem that people with my hair type will encounter, so a product like this is not only great for that nourishment that I really need, but it's making my styling 47,234 times easier than it was before. In saying that though, if you're going to use something like this on a daily basis, you can use it sparingly. You don't have to go gung-ho and put tons and tons of it in your hair. It's designed to moisturize, so a little bit goes a really long way, and if you're going to use it daily, I would recommend just using a little bit. Okay? And if you're interested in looking at any of the other content that I've made regarding this, I've done a video in the past showing how I style my curls with it. And I've also written a blog post over on my website, thomasinaction.com, where I break down, all of the things like packaging, usability, scent, price, all that kind of stuff. That's over on my website, all right? Those links will be either in the cards or the description box. Then if we look at leave-in conditioners, so what a leave-in conditioner is going to do is just help add a bit of extra moisture and a bit of extra definition, which can help with styling and formation. For me personally, I like to use a mixture of leave-in conditioners or lotions, if you like. They always have different names like creams, lotion, blah, 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 blah. If you've followed me for a long time, you'll know that Behave Leave-In Cream is my favorite. This is a little bit empty. I need to get a new one. The main reason I really like the Behave Leave-In Conditioner is it does all of the above that I mentioned, but this one also seems to last longer in my hair than any other leave-in conditioner that I've used before, which I definitely think is a really good selling point because it means I can use less of it, I can look better for longer, and I don't have to spend as much money. The other thing that I really like about this one is it doesn't cause buildup on the scalp, so I struggle with buildup as it is, even without using products. So having a secret weapon like this as well that doesn't exacerbate buildup on my scalp is a really good option for me, and if you've got hair or hair problems, anything like mine, I would strongly recommend using something like this, okay? The other leave-in conditioner that I like to use is from a brand called Shea Moisture. So this brand is freaking epic, actually, mind you. They make a lot of products that are suitable for anybody trying out the curly girl method, if you know what the curly girl method is. And somehow they've come up with a range of products that do absolute wonders for natural hair, but while they've done that, they've also made products that avoid nasty chemicals that most hair care brands like to use. And I actually have a few of their products, but I was going to cover them in this video, but I thought they're more about styling rather than hair care, and this one in particular, the styling lotion. I know it says styling lotion, but it also acts as a leave-in conditioner, and it gives me moisture and more control when I'm styling. 2-in-1, we love that. Now, when it comes to using these two products together on a daily basis, I'll always start with my damp hair. Then the first step is to evenly apply my leave-in conditioner, which is always the first step, and then I'll follow it up with my hair oil. The hair oil I'll only use on the mid-lengths to the ends. That's all you really need for it. I find that the hair at the scalp, that's the one place where everything looks nice and healthy, okay? And like I said before, you don't need to use too much of this either. And then after all of that, I just let it air dry, and that's me done. And it does not matter what else I do to my hair for that day. I know that I've done all of the basic essentials to keep it in good condition, and that when I'm gonna do my hair next, it's gonna look absolutely amazing. So that covers my daily products. I know for something so simple, that explanation was a little bit long-winded, but I honestly feel like these daily practices are the most important. And again, if you take anything away from this video, daily care would be the #1 thing that I would want you to implement if you were going to. Now we're gonna move on to products that I use on a weekly basis to keep my hair in great condition. So #1 is washing, obviously. People find it extremely weird that I only wash my hair once a week, every Sunday to be precise. That's actually for a few reasons. A, it actually dries it out. It doesn't matter if you use a sulfate or paraben-free shampoo. Shampoo is a cleaning agent, and to some extent it's going to be stripping your hair of something. So the more you do of it, the more you're going to be stripping from it, the drier it's going to become, okay? Period. When you already have dry hair, not a good move. B, it also causes more hair fall than necessary. So if you've got short hair, it doesn't really matter, but when you've got long hair like mine, it's not very practical, okay? And C, you just don't need to. It's a waste of product, and it's also a waste of money long term. If you have hair like me, I would recommend just washing it and conditioning it once a week. It's all you need. Shower daily, wash weekly. If you do have really straight hair and it gets oily really quickly, I would recommend, maybe 2 to 3 times a week because you're getting extra buildup there. And I would also invest in a dry shampoo because that's going to be great for the in-between parts, all right? And you don't have to wash so frequently. When it comes to washing my hair and products in particular, because my hair's so coarse and prone to breakage, I use like a strengthening shampoo and conditioner to combat that. These are also from Behave. These are the Rescue range. These products here have won awards, and for a very good reason. They both contain bioactive keratin. I've spoken about this a lot. Bioactive keratin technically means alive keratin and is very different to hydrolyzed keratin that you would find in regular keratin products. It's a lot more effective, and what bioactive keratin does is it actually bonds itself to the keratin that your hair is already made of, and it helps build it up over time, making it stronger and stronger. When it comes to using these once a week in conjunction with my daily products, it's a fucking sick combo for strong hair. Not even kidding, you'd think my hair went to the gym. And then lastly, in my once a week hair care department, I do this on Sundays as well. It's actually in between my wash and my condition. I do a deep conditioning mask. So if you guys use heat styling, get onto this, okay? The mask that I use, it also contains the bioactive keratin in it. And what I do is I leave that on for about 10 minutes to let it really penetrate into the hair shaft and give me that extra oomph that I need, particularly after I've used heat styling. This is amazing. It is, however, a little bit more annoying to pull off, particularly because you need to wash your hair, get out of the shower, apply the mask, wait 10 minutes, then rinse the mask, then add conditioner, then rinse the conditioner out. But in all honesty, I only have to do it once a week, so that's no biggie for me. And especially if I'm gonna benefit from it with my hair health, I do not mind doing that once a week and going the extra mile. So if you're somebody who also likes to go the extra mile, I would recommend that for you as well. So that brings us to the end of today's hair edutainment segment, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I will be leaving links to all of the products that I mentioned in this video today for you if you want to go and check them out. Daily care is really the #1 thing that I want you to implement. And on one last final note, guys, I did just want to say consistency really is the key here. So it's kind of like the gym. If you don't keep up the routine, your hair just won't look as good as it could, okay? It's as simple as that. And yeah, I just hope you found some value in this video, all right? All the links to the products are in the description box for you, and I will see you next week for another hair video. Catch you later.